organization and struggle. So I'm going to ask you some few questions. Question number 1. What is the state of women political participation in struggle today?
The state of women in political struggles is quite critical, but to an extent, personally, I'll give you my honest view, is that the women's struggles have slightly shifted and changed. I say they have changed because the view or the ideologies of feminism or gender struggles have sort of shifted. They're not what they're supposed to be or what they used to be. I say so because you find people fighting and standing and arguing about feminism in very strange lines. For instance, I was in Scotland in May this year, and I met a group of women that were saying they want to fight and push for a bill that is going to make it, that is going to classify a man and a woman, any man from approaching a woman on the street as sexual harassment. That is very worrisome, personally. It almost sounds outrageous and strange, or that I misheard, but I asked like 10 times until I screamed out that yes, I heard right.
Okay. Why are women not fully involved in leading struggles today?
Women are not fully involved in leading struggles today because you see that to an extent, even in this day and age, some women still believe in their cultural beliefs, which sort of limit women from actively participating. Some women, it's so interesting to note that there are some women who still think their place is in the kitchen and they should let the man lead and the men should do all these things. So I think it has a whole, it's a cross-cutting issue. It just goes beyond just women acknowledging and understanding their roles.
Okay. What can we do to ensure that women participate fully and take up leadership position of our struggles today?
Firstly, we need to integrate. Okay, the integration, I would say, has been done. Getting women on board, involving them in all these activities that are going on. But I think it's important for women themselves also to be involved in the process of getting themselves on board onto these different activities that happen. Another issue that would help women come on board and take up leadership roles is the need for women to support fellow women. Because it is a very common factor. It's a known fact that a lot of women do not support each other. You will find that sometimes you may go looking for a job, for example. It's not a man that is going to restrict you from achieving your goal or even getting that job, but another woman that will try and intimidate and stop you from getting what you really want. So women need to support each other strongly. We sing feminism, we chant fairness, but as women we are unfair to each other.
Thank you for your participation, Susan.
Thank you very much.
My name is Elias Mkwanazi.
Okay, my topic is women's political participation and leadership in organization and in struggles. I've got a few questions that I'm going to pose to you. What is the state of women political participation in struggles today?
Over the past few years, since the emergence of social movements, women participation has been very, very good. They've been in the forefront, but problems only arises in terms of leadership.
Okay. Why are women not fully involved in leading struggles today?
There are two sides in terms of answering this. The one side is a lot of women get engaged in domestic issues, and the other side is the organizations that they are part of do not recognize their efforts, do not recognize them as people who've got the potential to lead. So it may be both domestic issue and a political issue.
Okay. What can we do to ensure that women participate fully and take up leadership position of our struggle today?
Well, to start with, there should be a change in the mindset of leadership, which is predominantly male-dominated. This change should come about by accepting diversity, but also allowing and creating a space for women to start engaging in terms of either dialogue or discussion and coming with some plans, and then there should be also a backup plan in terms of capacity building for women, not to be trained solely to be part of those positions, but to be able to tackle issues on a daily basis when they are in those positions. It should not be a political setup, but it should be also personal or development.
Okay, thank you for participation from this area.
Thanks very much. These were my personal views, not of in other kind.
I'm from Khanya College, representing the Workers' Museum project, and the Workers' Museum project is a heritage development project. It aims to revive the workers' compound, migrant workers' compound in Newtown and the neighboring cottages that you can see here as a heritage site for migrant labor history, because we argue that that's an integral part of workers' heritage in South Africa, and it actually spans out to the whole of society, and it's definitely very important for working class history in the country. And that's why we also think it's very important to popularized within the Winter School 2007 on popular education, because heritage sites can be a very crucial and very authentic tool in educating the wider public on history and on their own heritage.